special edition of Cricbuzz Comm Box, and I say special because normally we come in the thick of action at the halfway stage of the innings, but there is no halfway stage at the moment. Rain has turned up again at the SCG, and it's meant that South Africa, after they lost those 2 wickets, have a stiff target ahead of them. Let's quickly update you in the terms of the scenario. 185 for 9 in 20 overs, Pakistan, after having lost 4 wickets early. Brilliant effort from Iftikhar Ahmed and Shadab Khan. And as if 52 of 22 was not enough, he put his hat in the ring for uncertainty to be player of the match with 2 for 2 in just 1 over. And that particular over was critical because with 2 down at the stage and Temba Bavuma just starting to get going, it was going to be really huge. I've got Parthiv Patel alongside. How big a game changer were those 2 balls from Shadab Khan?
I think big. I think till he bowled that over, I thought South Africa was very much in control. The way Bavuma was bowling, the way probably you can see the game changer, which we talked about at 8th over. He got a wicket of very first ball, and then he got another wicket in that over. So I think it is great to see the way he has become a bowler, which everyone has been talking about. Everyone's talking about Shadab Khan, the all-rounder, and it was totally displayed today. Not just his bowling, batting and fielding. I think it becomes very crucial the way he fields in the point region. But I think he's got them back in the game for sure.
What the equation also means in terms of the bowling breakup, it's a 14-over game, so 4 bowlers will get a chance to bowl 3 overs each, and 1 will bowl 2. We saw that with Arshdeep Singh. He was behind in terms of the number of overs bowled. He ended up being the only bowler to bowl 4 overs in the India-Bangladesh game. So I reckon now they've got plenty of options with the way Shadab is bowled. Definitely come up with an over or 2 from him, but enough options for Babar Azam now.
Absolutely. I thought Babar Azam rotated 8 bowlers really well. As we saw that everyone bowled 2 overs and the spinners bowls 1 over each. But usually when you are playing a rain curtailed game, if someone has bowled 3 overs, then you're in a scoop whether who will bowl that extra over or who will not bowl that extra over. But here I think he's got his options open. So it'll depend on how wet the ground is, how good wicket is playing or how bad wicket is playing. So he can assess by maybe 1 over can be bowled by a spinner and the other one from the fast bowler at the other end. So he will know exactly what is happening from the wicket.
But would there be a preference? Because as a wrist spinner, of course Shadab's done the damage, but it doesn't mean he wants to take a risk of him bowling a half tracker or a full toss and suddenly there's 20 runs in 1 over. That's the only kind of thing that could change the scenario.
Absolutely, yeah. It is not easy. And, we've heard it from a lot of bowlers. It's the most difficult thing to do. As a wrist spinner, you can't hold that ball, wet ball. It's a very difficult thing. But yeah, I mean, I would still give him that over. The kind of day which Shadab is having, I would be surprised if he's not bowling. So yeah, it's going to be difficult, but I would be surprised if Shadab is not bowling 1 over at least.
And just to finish off in terms of personnel, they've got 2 hitters, hard hitters of the cricket ball in Heinrich Klaasen and Tristan Stubbs, and then the all-rounders to follow. Wayne Parnell with some batting credentials, but you wouldn't want to be relying on the Rabadas and Nokias of the world to get you these kind of runs. Though, of course, Taskin Ahmed showed that he can hold one end up.
He didn't hold his end up. He did hit a lot of sixes. Rabada has hit that, Parnell has hit it. But I think it's going to be a very uphill task from here for South Africa. 1 wicket from here on. It's not just easy, but that sometimes when you have 11, 12 overs up your sleeve, you can still plan your inning. You can still maybe play out 1 over, just rotate around and then play big shots. But here they don't have a choice. They'll have to just literally go from ball 1, which is not going to be that easy for them.
Yes, it's sail time. Everything must go. And 1 has already gone for 6 off the bowling of Shadab Khan. Will the gamble pay off or not? We will assess everything at the end of the innings. For now, from Parthiv and myself, that's all on Cricbuzz Comm Box.